Hey guys, how you doing? Happy New Year. In this video, we're going to be replicating this that you see here. It's just something not too difficult. We're just going to be doing that together. So I'll share the link in the description for you to check and just follow even as I do mine. So you're welcome to this video and let's get right to it. All right, as we said, we are going to be replicating this. I've copied it already, so all I need to do now is just go to my Figma. Okay, where is it? Yes. So, and I've pasted it there already. So I just cropped the sides a bit to just show what we have. So this is what we have. The original one looks really beautiful. I got it from Oryx Creative Agency. That's one place that I get inspiration to, just practice and just hold my skills. They are really good. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Yeah, I haven't done this before, so I'll just be walking you through even as I do mine. So let's see. Okay, I like using this MacBook Pro 14, so let me just rename it quickly and name it landing page. So yeah, I didn't do this before. If this is your first time on this channel, you're very much welcome. Yeah, happy new year to you. This is the Kairos Designers. We make videos, design videos that will help you just become a better designer generally. And even while we grow too and we find these tips that will be useful to you, we'll just place them here, make videos on them so that you can learn from them. So we are learning and we are making sure that you, even as a subscriber, you learn also. So we are also going to be sharing useful resources, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and just follow through, because we're going to be doing a whole lot this year, even as God helps us. So yeah, we have this. I really like real estate pages, so let's get the color first. They used this, but I would like to use orange. Yes, I'd like to use orange. Okay, yes. No, this is quite dark. Yeah, this is nice. So okay, why am I doing this? Why am I just preparing my colors? I prefer to make my colors like before I just go into the design. There are a number of things that go into the design even before you put up all the pixels and before you put up all the nice landing pages and things like that. There are a lot of things that go in the background. That's why some people go do wireframes before they start. People will just try to get their text choices and a number of other things just to make sure that everything is well prepared before they start the design. So we're not going to be doing all the wireframes and all, but we're just going to be making sure that we do all that is needed in terms of preparation of colors, grids, and all of that things before we move into it fully. So if you notice, this deep color here is like the original color, but this place is like a darker or a lighter version of it to allow for the black to really shine through. So we are going to be watering this down so that you see, normally it's either in HEX or RGB. That's your color mode. So I usually change it to HSL. And yeah, so let's make this 80. All right, so you see how light this is now. So if you make it if you make that color, I'll make it about 10, or let's do 5. You can see it's very much close to black. So that's what I use for my text. Instead of using plain black, I don't use plain black. And even for the white here, I don't use pure white. I prefer to use a very light version of our color. So let's say we use 95. 95 is still, let's go 98. So if you notice, normal white is FFF, FFF. But if you see, just a few colors here are changing. A few digits here, so A and 5 here. So it's very much close to white, a bit more, and you just approach real white. So first, let me just color this. So when you press I, that's eyedropper tool, and once you click on the color, it basically changes that. So if you can see, it's not white, it's like a shade, a very light shade of this orange. So now let me just bring all this down. If this was a full blown project, I would, instead of just putting them like this, I would save them. I'll just create a quick design style guide. So for my text, I'm going to be using okay, let me show you something real quick. Type skills. So this is really really useful to have a quick skill for your font. So I think I'm waiting for it to come up. It will, based on existing data, it will help you to get the perfect font size for your project. So even for your typefaces, your different fonts that you're using, so it will help you to get the right one for it, so the right sizes for it rather. It's not coming up. So since it's not coming up, I'll just go ahead with the project. So let's say we have this. Okay, before we even do that, forgot, let's go with the grid. If you notice this, I'll estimate it to be about 100 for the grid. Most of my grid, I follow the same rule for most of my grid choices. I choose 12. And if you have any other things that you've used before and you think would be really cool, you can let me know. Okay, 100 won't suffice here. Let's go 150. That's not so much. 130 rather. Okay, 130 is cool. Then for gutter, let's use okay, let's use 16. Okay, normally I'll use 24. Then I'll use for that's rows. Let's use from top 8,000. Okay, let's use 1,000. Um, height 0, offset 8. Oh, sorry, height 8, offset 0, 0. So if you notice, just look here, the lines are really like from here to here is 8, from here to here is 8. So are we ready to get started? Let's see. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's get our text. I'm going to be using athletics font. I hope it's loaded here already. So buying, renting, selling, the logo, about, resources, contacts. Buying, renting, selling, buying. So let's change to the font. Athletics. So this is a bit small. So let me use 18 for my base font. So use 18 here. So okay. Buying. I think one thing I would like to do here now is to make this use auto layout for this. It's basically a button, although it's an outline. It's a ghost button. It doesn't have any outline, so just leave it this way. But and if don't forget, we are going to use for our color here. We are not going to use for the text color. We are not going to use pure black. We're going to use this black here. So if look at it. All right. So buying, renting, selling, about, resources, contact. So buying, renting. We will make this centralized. Buying, renting, selling, about, resources, contact. Okay. If you can, if you're with your laptop, you can just do this even as I do mine also. About, resources, then contact. So this looks nice. Let's make the spaces between them 24. All right. So make make this also okay. Okay, it's like 24 is still too close, but first let's put this here. I'm trying to make our header now. It's called a header. So okay, okay, okay. Let's use okay, 54. Yeah, 54 is nice. So let's use 54. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, let me do something here. Logo ipsum. I'll just show you something real quick. So logo ipsum, just need you to come up quickly. Okay. What this logo ipsum is for is just there are just some plain logos there that you can make use of in your design. Okay, I just placeholder logos on this. All right, this looks really good. Like as you can see, it also goes well with our color choice. Basically, to be in the center of the page. Alt H. Oh, centralized everything. Okay, okay. What's this? Okay, it's grouped. It's like each of the elements here are just your standalone elements rather. So with respect to this, okay, respect to this also. All right, this looks really good by the way. So let's just bring this down a bit. All right, so if you notice there's a line here, but there's something I'd like to do here. If you notice this place, the text here is the same. The font here is the same with each of this the other fonts here, but it's active as you can see here. Since this place is the width of this stroke is thicker than this here, the font I believe should be distinct from the other ones to also show or to just reinforce the fact that it's an active button. So let's make it bold, and let's just give it the color. Let's give it the color. All right, so already you can see that it's different from the rest. You know, notice from first glance that okay, this is distinct from the others. So let's put a line. Some people would ask that I don't come here to click on the things here. I made a video that explains some of the tools here, but if you really don't know what they mean, but I make use of shortcuts mostly, so I don't have to go here to click. Looks like okay, it's not really needed or it's not really useful, but just imagine having to, for working on a long-term project or working on a full-fledged project, and having to always go here to click. These little things, although they might look like they don't count, at the end and in the long run, they would really help shave a lot of time off um, your project overall completion time. So here, one is enough. So let's deal with the color. Okay. Yes. This is okay. This is really thin. So I would like to use something like this. Yeah. This is nice. So now I would come here again and draw another line. So so since this is one, I'll just make this about three. So yeah, then I'll make it on the same line with this. Make it on the same line with this. Oh, okay. So singing this song just till I reach my home. Yep. Yeah, I think this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. It looks really nice. So we're basically done with the other parts. Look at it from here. Just looks really really good. So let's put up the other things before we go into the before we go into this and the call the picture here. So your local real estate professionals. Okay. Okay, your local on the same line. All right. If you're lost here, you can just go always go back to check. Let's make it of 48. That's quite small for this. Okay, extra bold. Uh, okay, 96 would be nice. Okay, as usual, we don't use this. Obviously, this pop a bit. Okay, this might be too much. 72. Okay, so this is cool. Okay, global integrated real estate platform. These are just minor things. Go back to our normal 16. The thing is, the more you work on these things like this, the more your chances of improving. Because basically, what it does to you is it gets you exposed to different kind of designs, and having to think of the the you know ways that the original designer of these things might have gone, the methods he or she might have used to achieve what he or she got would having to think of it well would give you the opportunity to improve on your own. And the more exposed you are to these things, basically the more you improve with your designs. So good designers are not born, they are made. So we grow to become good designers. I am growing to become a good designer. So we have an icon here. Okay, so our icon plug iconify. So while we're at that, we'll search for this search icon, and the here is basically a download icon. That's what I know it to be, not scroll bar. Yeah. So globe. I think I like this. This is nice. So search, yeah. Not a fan of these icons, but just make use of them anyways. Okay, then download. Okay, let's search here for scroll. Scroll. If you notice this has to, yeah, this means more. It depicts scroll down more. That's the universal icon for download. So I believe this would serve better or something like this. When you press you're able to interpret better. When users see they can say that, okay, um that is scroll instead of download, as I interpreted it as when I first saw it. So I think we have most of the things we need now. So let's go ahead to put them together. So this is the size of this is 24. It's nice. So distance between this, let's make it 16. Shouldn't be too far. Okay, make this darker. 4. I think this is cool. So I'll just make this an auto layout. Why did I do this? So that when I come here I could just quickly switch up this. Okay, it's here now. Then I'll bring this here, change the color. Okay, so make it 24, change the size, and immediately put it here. Reflects immediately. Scroll down. So Alt H, centralize, easy peasy. So let's make use of this also. I think we're working on this now. So let me just quickly work on this. It has a white background. So let's do something for now. Make this white here, this white. Then I'll increase the padding basically. I really love to use 16. So then for here, just increase the size of this. Increase the size of this. It's called search your home. Okay, reduce the size of this to about 16 or 14. Don't want to change the size. Okay, fixed height. What's the text there again? Search your home, and we increase the padding on this side. So okay, let's reduce it from size 16. Search your home. Let's make this 24. It's 32. Oh, now 24 also. 24. Okay, put it in the center. So this is, yeah. So I would like to put the let's increase this. Let's give this auto layout also. Okay, let's just make this 16 by 16. Use black. Just drag it here. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm aiming for. This is exactly what I'm aiming for. So now, okay, bring this here. Shift A. The reason why you can't see the white behind this is because the background is still the same color, but once I did this soon, you would notice the distinction. So let's bring this down a bit. I just hope that you've been able to follow up till this point. So if you notice there's a rectangle, this is a rectangle that has been cut. So let's put this here. All right. Okay. Let's make this color. Then we'll send it to the back. So I think it might have to be lighter. Let's use 90. 90 is good. Yeah, let's use, okay, 85 for now. Might still change it. I think 90 is cool. So these are the decisions that we have to make when we do things. Okay, even the minute details, we're like, okay, this might do it a little change. Okay, this might look nicer this way. These are the things that we have to deal with even while we do design. So okay, this looks good. Uh, I notice there is a curve here. Uh, okay. Oh, mistake has occurred over here. Let's correct that. This is this is fine. This is nice. So okay, this comes here. Let's just take a look at what we've done so far. If you're following, I hope you've been able to follow up till this point. So Shift G, put back. Now let's quickly do this this place here, containing avatars. Okay, pictures of people. Let's 0. Okay, I'll teach you a quick trick again here. Now let's press, come here and press some content reel. Fully comes up quickly. So if you come here to image, see avatars male, avatars female, avatars. Just basically select the one I want and apply all. So yeah, it's just that's it. That's just it. Now each of them has each of them has a stroke. Okay. So let's make the stroke about 2. Yeah, so it's quite obvious now. This looks quite nice already. So 1k plus. So we give it this color. Okay, let's just add people successfully getting home. Yeah, this is good. This is good. So for here, okay, 2k plus. Let's just group this. Another use of auto layout. So let's make this 24. Let's put this on the same line. And from here you can just basically say that we're almost done, just almost done with the design. Almost done. So bring this here. Professional survey proven results. So we'll just make this smaller. So 48 is nice. Here. 64. Okay. So increase it a bit. And just draw a line here. Increase the line width, stroke width, and give it color. Now this might prove to be the most nerve-wracking parts of this design, and that is fixing this home here. First, I do not have a home like this, and yeah, I'm not still fine with this. Still too small. 32, 32. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is good then. Just increase this. Just, I think this is good. All right. So, for pictures, let's take a good look at free pick for a while. Let's just browse up on free pick. Freepick.com. Okay. Um, House with chimney. I really actually like this house, and I think this color here would do well as a secondary color for our design. Let's check it out. It might work out and it might not work out. Oops. Okay. All right. Wow, 18 MB. Okay. So while we wait for it to load up, for this text here, I'll just quickly show you a quick. I'll show you a quick tip. So if you have text that you'd like to put somewhere. So this is 16. Okay. Then you press Control P and type Lorem. It's a plugin, so you can just search for it in the community, or you come to this widgets part to search for the resources part rather to search for it. So 4 characters, no, auto generate, and once you do that, you see it will just automatically generate enough text to fit into the frame, the text frame that you've drawn up. So this is too much, so increase this space, line spacing. Okay, 20 will be better. Then this might occupy another place based on depending on where our house stays. So let's try to import our house now. We are almost done with this. If you've been following up till this point, great job, great job. Okay, let's check up the status of the download. Also, apparently there's a duplicate file, so let me just delete that. This will take forever. Let's come here. Let's go on Unsplash to check if there's a house that we can use. Looks like there's a problem with network since all of these queries are just slow. Okay, house. This has confirmed my okay. Let's click on this. Let's bring it in. That's the problem sometimes with Unsplash. You wouldn't find just simple houses. Okay, let's see if we can add this. All right. So let's try to remove the background here. If you don't know how to install the remove BG plugin, I also made a video on that. So you can go watch that video to know how to remove backgrounds. I just hope this doesn't take forever to run. Wow, that was fast. So now let's bring this in. Now this is here, all cool and fine. Okay, let's bring this here. Let's see if our house has downloaded now. If it's ready. Okay. To surely take a while since the size is quite large for a picture to be used in the normal design here. So okay, let's apply remove.bg too. All right. Okay, this is cool. Now come here and just basically mask this. Oh, sorry. If I mask this, let me just make a quick duplicate of the house. All right. I think I like this. Bring it to the front. Right. So let's edit the text. I like it to come up in such a way that it wraps up a bit around this. Okay. Okay. Let's leave this way. It looks like this isn't going to work. Let's still try it. Okay, so I'll leave this way. Give the color. And I'd just like to, I was looking at some designs some days ago and I'd like to play with some things. So, okay, let's make this black. Alright, so let's add this an icon here. Or I've got another idea. So let's just for accent purposes, would come to logo ipsum. I saw some nice geometrical shapes there. I could use here. Alright, it has been added. This has also been added. So I think just leave it here as an accent. Add some color to this. To this also add some color. Come to iconify and add just add this color as accents. Just a bit of accents to the whole design. And let's just check this out to see how it turned out finally. Can just check this quickly. Shift G. All right, take a look at how beautiful this is. We're able to replicate the existing design we found on Oryx Creative on Instagram, and this is ours. So that's it for this video. Thanks for following through. If you followed through from the beginning, I really hoped you learned something, you picked up a skill or two, and I'm sure that the more you do this, the better you become. Even with design, your design speed increases, your familiarity with the software Figma increases generally, and yeah, you're on your way to becoming a better visual designer. So tell me if you like us to do more of this kind of content, and yeah, if there's anything that you're finding out to do as a designer, you can reach out to us and we'll help you with it. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't, please subscribe, please share with friends that you know this will be useful to them, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.